I'm LG Boyle, author of a Christian fantasy adventure series called The Chosen Chronicles. And I'm here today to talk to you about my latest novel, Pale Rider, because it relates to this season. We're approaching Easter. Today is Palm Sunday and it's Holy Week. We're kicking that off. And just last night, I saw one of my favorite movies, The Ten Commandments. And so I thought it'd be a good time to talk about Pale Rider and how it relates to all of these events. So just kind of give you a little background material. The Chosen Chronicles comes from a story in the Bible where there were children. Their parents wanted to bring them to Jesus for prayer, and they were rebuked by the disciples. And Jesus said, "Let them come." And so, with his permission, the children were brought forward, and he laid his hands on them and he blessed them. And I always thought it'd be great to find out whatever happened to those children who were actually blessed by Jesus. So this is my take on that. In this story, Jesus is the young master. And there are three children who were primarily affected by this prayer. Their names are Ari, Mal, and Martha. Mal and Martha are cousins. Ari's a fatherless child. Okay, so about preteens. And Jesus gives them these supernatural abilities that actually were originated from the story of Exodus. So you have water, wind, fire, cloud. So the cloud is the funnel cloud that went before them. The fire is the pillar of fire that separated them, the Israelites, from the Egyptians, and of course water and wind and the parting of the Red Sea. So you have all these powers in these children and time travel. Now, don't get me started. Time travel is a biblical concept as well. If you read the book and you understand that God is not bound by time. Okay, so neither are these children because they've been given abilities directly from Jesus himself. Now, our story picks up as these children are on the run from the Pale Rider, who is the Pale Rider of the Apocalypse. Okay, he goes by many names, and he was released when Ari inadvertently did that. He was trying to save his father, and his actions caused the Pale Rider to be released prematurely. So he's a mindless creation. He doesn't have anything against Ari or anyone. His role is death. Okay, one of his names is the Death Angel, so that's his duty. So being released, he just thinks that it's his time to ride. And he thinks it's time to wreak havoc and to kill all flesh. And so the kids, understanding that, decide to lead him to Egypt for the night of the first Passover, where the death angel actually reigned for a time, and they hope to somehow satiate that appetite for destruction and maybe divert his attention from Ari. So that's the plan. Only to get there, and everything's not going the way that they hoped it would go. And we are picking up the story right at the point where they've been found by Abaddon, they've battled him, they've lost, and yeah, it's Ari's come up and he's about to pay for his crime.